Hello, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to do a tarot reading for the collective out there because it's the full moon in Aries today, and I just wanted to see what will come up for people. Okay, so we're going to do it nice and gentle, bit of ASMR in there as well. So now I already started this video, but I had to stop it, and the card I drew from the oracle cards, which ones, I can't remember the name of them now, was this one, which is interesting, Mischief. And after doing my video yesterday, I had a very strange occurrence happen to me last night. In fact, there were a lot of strange things going on, which I sometimes find. And yes, I ground and protect, but I have a lot of visitors that tend to pass through, and I can physically see them. I was seeing a lot of strange things, but I'll talk about it in my next video. But this card seems appropriate for what's going on in the world, as well as a lot of mischief. And for some reason, the number 25 was coming out at me. Keep your eyelids open and sight sharp as nails, for there is something trailing behind your tail. What have you got trailing behind your tail? What mischief is going on? I get all these names come up. I always get a Janice. I don't know who this Janice is, but there's always a Janice. I don't know who Janice is, but the mischief. There are a lot of things going on behind people's backs at the moment, and more importantly, there are things that people have put behind them or to the side to ignore that are going to come up in this full moon, and they're going to come up this week, because this is not just for the full moon. I want this reading to be for the week as well. There's a lot of mischief, and it could be that you're up to something as well. Some of you are. And what are you hiding from yourself that you need to look at and examine? Getting monetary. Okay, they put a light on this person. Somebody's watching every move at work, at home, and at play. I'm getting. Right, I'm seeing badminton court, squash, badminton. Somebody's not saying what their opponent's up to. It's almost like you want to win against this opponent. In business as well, you're not seeing something. It's like me. I'm having this experience where I can't see how to go forward with a lot of things, and I feel in this stagnating energy, and I just can't win. And I'm picking that up. At least 50% of you, that you're stuck in the same cycle, and I believe it's been a waiting period. As you know, a lot of my video is about pushing you forward as a star seed, as an empath, and we've been in this stagnating energy that just doesn't want to go anywhere, and I think that's changing now. But there's been mischief. It's almost as if something has been confusing us. And I think that's our minds. I think many of us have lots of different ideas about things we want to do, goals that we want to achieve, and they're all mishmashed and confused. Then we work on one. This is the experience I've been having as well. We work on one, and then it doesn't work out, and we could have spent money on it, we could have done all sorts of things, and so we cling to it and try and hold on to it and to make it work, but it doesn't work. And it's almost like there's a little imp going around with surprises and shocking us into a new direction. We're not seeing the direction we're supposed to go in. We're afraid of it. So we've brought all of these different things in to try and fool us into thinking, no, that's wrong. We need to go this way. This is more solid. This is more practical. This is more of the world. and this is the way we should be going, where actually those esoteric, those surreal ideas are the ones we need to take action on, because that's our life purpose. So I'm getting 50% of you have ideas like that, but you haven't got the confidence to go forward, or you don't think it will make money, or it will help, or you're just not confident in doing it. It's like healing work, things like that. So your mind has created this mischief and this narrative, this story, that no, this is the way you must go. I will save you. It's like the ego. I will save you. I will protect you. But in reality, every time you get there, because it's almost like what's happened to me as well. Spirit guides will take you down that road that you want to go, and then when you get to there, you feel it's empty and it's not fulfilling you because it's not the right path. So you will repeat the cycle until it happens. Okay, excuse me one moment, my phone has done something silly and I need to correct it, so there'll be a little edit, sorry. Okay, I'm back. That's happening a lot. There's a lot of mischief going on in here. It's almost like somebody's wanting you to be stopped going on your path as well. I think people have been saying various things to you that they shouldn't have, that have stopped you, and I'm talking from the past and in the present, and they've stopped you going on the path that you're supposed to. Lots of opinions, lots of misdirection, a lot of mischief, because it suits them to keep you down. This can come from friends. I'm going on my experience here because I'm being told that 50% of you are having the same one. So it's a lot of mischief. So root out the toxic. It can be friends, family, whatever. Root out the toxic remarks, what people have been saying to you, and get on your path, basically. Let's take another card from this deck. See if we can get any more information on that. Okay. Yeah, intuition. Got to start using your intuition as to where you're supposed to go. Open that third eye. You know, just meditate. Ask your guides and angels to come in and show you. They can't make you go down that path. They can play games with you until you get there, if that's what you want to do. But they will keep trying to show you. And sometimes it will actually feel like mischief from your guides. That's what I get a lot. But it's actually to show you. And it can be a hard, bumpy ride if you don't get there. But they will get. They won't stop until you do. That's their job. So it's about using your intuition. And these numbers, 25, I don't know if they mean anything to anyone, 25 and 23. Somebody's 25 years old. They think they're too young to do this type of work. They think it's an older person's game. Incorrect. My guide always says that, incorrect. So start thinking about all the things you want to do, yeah? Okay, right, you hold the answers, you know the truths. Ancient ones await behind the doors of the mind. So you're tapping into your previous knowledge from other lives, as a starseed, from whatever life you know you had before this. And it's about using your intuition, listening to the small voice at the back, because it's always right. Yeah, it'll tell you when you're wrong. It will tell you when you know you need to do something. You know, this is about self-empowerment. Readers and you know spiritual people can only take you so far. It's about empowering you to believe in yourself and your own direction. It's not about telling you this is the way to go. It's about you to getting to see which is the right way for you. It's all about empowerment. Okay, right, so we'll leave those two out. See what else we can get from another deck. I just found these again, my manga tarot. Let's see what we've got. Any messages for collective? Okay. Oh, it's upside down. I have a feeling my deck is upside down. Yeah, I don't like reading reversals anyway. Okay, so Yeah, this is the Four of Swords. Now, if you read it upside down, it should look like that. Not resting, not paying attention to what your mind is really telling you to do. Again, it's confirmation. You've got all this mischief, all these thoughts that, I don't know if you've seen the movie Inception, right? If you haven't, check it out because it's brilliant. Basically, there's it's all to do with the mind and dreams and people putting ideas in your head. And there's you have to watch the movie, but there's a way that Leonardo DiCaprio's character puts an idea in somebody's mind, and that idea filters through into everything, and it basically distorts that person's mind, and it doesn't get them on the right track, and it actually, there's a whole load of bad things happen. But not that I'm saying that's going to happen here. It's just an example of how your mind can be distorted by the people's toxic energy. Sometimes people keep you where they think you should be because it's safer for them, or because they're trying to reassure you and make you feel calm, and they don't know how to help you. So they sort of feed into that confusion in your mind, or it suits them. Yeah, it just suits them. So it's mischief, but the mischief has already been created by yourself, which has allowed these toxic people to help those seeds of doubt grow. Okay, so that's you haven't been resting, and because the Four of Swords, it's about resting, contemplation. Can be about feeling under the weather, and possibly some of you have been, because this confusion gets you down, stresses you out. So it's about writing that and just having a little bit of a rest, calming everything down so you can meditate, get in touch, use your intuition. Yeah, find out what that small voice is saying. Go into the stillness, go, or even the way I do it is to listen to music. And if I'm stressed, I absolutely adore music. I love it. And what I do is I listen to the music. Yes, the words can be therapeutic. You can be guided to certain songs for messages as well. But try to listen to what instruments are being used within the song. That can calm you right down. Then listen to the music and flow with it in your mind. And you can get, somebody's just, it happened last night. There's a lot of, somebody's behind me. Let me know if you see anything. So just get into that flow where it's all clear. And then you can see, then you can calm down and you go into that space. You can see some really vivid images. You can do it that way, or some people prefer silence. I can't do it with silence. And just let them take you. A lot of the times I see nature, I see a lot of water and things like that. And, think about what it's telling you. Okay, you'll be guided, and you can speak to your guides and angels there as well. That's your little dreamscape, your little place for the messages and the images to come through. You can also, I've discovered, time travel through there, or travel on the astral plane there as well. So always ask for protection and make sure you're safe and ground before and ground after when you come back, when they bring you back. Okay, but talk to your guides and angels about that. But get in touch with yourself, in your inner core, what you really want. You do know what you want. That's what I'm told all the time. I don't know it. You do know. Okay, so let's take another one. Okay, yeah, Queen of Swords. Some of you have been in protection mode. There's a lot of this. She's very it's like a knife, I'm being told, with words and all sorts, and very protective of the self, hiding the core. It goes back to this mischief as well. It's almost like she's tried to find a clear path through all this confusion in the mind about where you're supposed to go and what you're supposed to do. All this terrible confusion because it's financial worries. She goes to it from a very practical standpoint. And yes, that's appropriate, highly appropriate, especially at the moment. But at the same time, it's not allowing for creativity to come in and find new solutions that are more in line with intuition and your life purpose. She's cutting a straight, clear path through. This is the way you do it. Don't mess me about. This is how we do it. We don't let anything get in the way. The rest is nonsense. So you have to temper that by talking to your intuition, working with her, because she's not going to go away, to find a logical path to reach your goal and to actually blend the two together. So your creativity and your logic need to come together, because times are difficult and you can't just, easily get up and do something different. I understand that. So you've got to work with two, but equally staying in one thing just because it, feels safer isn't going to work either. So again, use her to empower you and to find a practical solution, but also use your intuition to guide you in the right direction and get her to work with it. Okay? Right. Let's have some more. Now, what are those ones? Oh, the angel. Let's see what angel is working with you at the moment. Getting that there's two. Right, that's interesting. I've been shown a book by my guides as well. I think this is you're starting a new chapter in your life, and this angel is taking you from this old cycle to the next one and helping you to have courage. They're standing by your side. That's Raziel. Okay, they're showing you the way. It's almost like when it gets bad with my guides, it's almost like some of them have a little whiteboard and they'll write on it and then shove it in front of my face like that. I can see my guides talk at me. I hear them obviously inwardly and I physically see them, and I can see their lips move and their head shake or their head, but I can't hear what's coming out of their mouth directly. I had a friend who told me, because I was a bit afraid of that, so I was holding that back. But basically, this is your whiteboard. They're going to give you very strong signs as to which direction you're supposed to go in. Yeah, it's up to you to find the way to that. But they're going to show you the direction, and it's what I've said about using intuition and Queen of Swords and accessing your life plan within your mind, which is available through your intuition. Okay, on how to get there, but they're going to say this is the way. Okay, remember, you decided. It's all about you. You decided the way before you came here. They're just facilitating what you said you would do, you contracted to do, what you wanted to achieve. They're fulfilling your wishes, your path. The control is yours. Okay, so you're going to get some here. This way. Okay, so I've got one more with the angels. I've got another one. Oh, okay. So I'm not going to know if I feel like you're forging something here. Adnashil, I think that is. So you're forging something. I think some of you are doing a new product, or you're creating something that's actually physical. And they want you to keep going with that. And if you have to do it on the side, do it on the side, but that will be your future business. Some of you have been unsure whether to take that risk, or whether the product's good enough, or whether you'll get enough interest. Keep going with it on the side. It's almost like somebody, all right, okay, jewelry. Metal jewelry, that's what I'm getting. Metal objects, something to do with metal objects. To keep advancing, to keep going. Don't stop, it's almost like some of you have got a cupboard, like in the kitchen here, whatever, where you've put all these things away. get out to, I'm going later to like a Christmassy market or market up in the town there, and on the parade, and I think that's what you could be doing. A lot of you are healing art, something to do with jewelry, crystal jewelry, a lot of jewelry. If you you need to keep going with it, don't stop. It will give you a business, you will get success, and through the job you're doing at the moment, that's where you'll find your customers. Okay, right, now the last one, Rick Beale. Now this has got a very cosmic, as far as star seeds out there, yeah, and you'll be receiving messages. Some of you will be doing videos about these messages that you're going to be getting, and you'll be connecting with your UFO, yeah, UFO guides, but alien guides, yeah. They've got messages for you, and some of you are operating from the 10th dimension, like I am. 10th and 11th dimensions. Okay. Some of you are really high up that are doing really important work, like brotherhood type work. Now that's just a name for, you know, for a lot of people. Yeah, you heard the tap. And pictures, every time I hear a tap, that's confirmation. I always tap my painting over here. So it's a collection of people who do, you know, the starseeds, angelic beings, or a collective of all different types of beings who do work. I'm one, my son is, and I know a lot of you out there are as well. And that's what we're connecting with. Through these videos, we're connecting as a whole to create an, I want to say, energy that helps the earth heal on a physical level, on a mental, spiritual, because I believe Gaia is completely alive, always have done, and healing the planet from that environmental, if you like, factor, but also through its mind and spirituality, which branches out and connects with us. We are connected to it. I'm saying that branches come from the earth and go into the minds. We are connected to Gaia physically, mentally, spiritually. We are all part of one whole with the planet, and that's why I started to get these really heavy environmental messages now that we have to, you know, bear in mind and be aware of that. So Gaia's pain is our pain, and our pain is Gaia's pain. So that's why you get your storms and your, oh, that's interesting. That's really interesting. Okay, so there, we are trying to create this life force that goes within, through people, through the earth, to heal all of it and help it move on and become renewed, reborn. Okay, so you're going to be doing more work like that and connecting on here. It's like a spiral of energy. It's like it's a round spiral of energy that's going, yeah, exactly. Now, thank you for showing me that. If you've watched, I always get programs that show me Stargate with those little rings, you know, when they move from one place to another. It's that kind of thing, and it's a very important mission. Okay, so that's what's happening. Right. What do you want me to do? Starseed. I'm going to finish with a starseed oracle and a mystical animals oracle as well. So, what final message do I have for the collective for this week? Lost it. Show me again. That one. Okay. Okay. This cosmic work that we are doing, I think there's obviously another stage we have to go through, and some of us are getting impatient and wanting to move on, and it's like, because this card is wheat, it's not yet time, things are being woven. So it's getting into that right place, getting everything set up, and then getting the go ahead to move on. And that's from our healing, collective healing, which I'm now beginning to realize that this is what's happening, why they want me to do this again, in a very strong way. It's all about I'll get my words out, it's because it's coming too fast. It's all about healing the planet, that everything I said before, and it's also about preparing and getting into position to do your work. Okay, so yeah, we'll go from there. And my phone is acting up again, so there's definitely some mischief here for you. Hold on one more moment. Okay, again, sorry about that. So yes, so things won't come straight away. There are going to be some preliminary stages that we have to go through. And again, preliminary stages through what you're trying to achieve. But it is on the way, and it's time to start moving firmly in that direction and not to be afraid. If you're like me, like an Aries, it has to happen now. And I think that's what a lot of people are doing. We're panicking. There's a lot of panic and confusion because of the state of the world and what's happening. Things have been woven and it takes time to come, so we have to exercise some patience. That's frustrating. Anyway, but yeah, there you go. So I'm going to take a mystical animals to set you on the way, because I love animals. Okay, what have we got? No, I wanted that one. Yeah, that makes sense. I got the lion. As I say in Korea, Saja. The regal lion symbolizes majesty, courage, and strength. It shows itself in your pride and love for your family. Okay? Now, your family is not just your immediate family, but the world, the collective. And it's all about, we came here to do as starseeds, as empaths, as whatever you call yourself out there, you know, you resonate with. We came here to do a job, and we have to get on with it. And it's courage. It's a lot of, we need to employ some courage in getting to where we are supposed to be. It's not going to be an easy ride, because we have to fight our own mind's logic here and what society and toxic people tell us. There's a lot of polarization on in the world today, and you just have to stay faithful to the path, because we are protecting humanity. That's what we are supposed to do. Okay, so we need courage, and to realize that like everybody in this world, we're not to be brushed aside or ignored. We are majestic, we are precious, like everybody else. Yeah, I think a lot of us tend to put ourselves down because we can't be like other people and be dynamic and be this, that and the other. You know, we have to be courageous and be ourselves and bring forth those gifts from the other realms of, you know, our spiritual gifts, because that's what we came here to do. Okay, so you're going to find maybe you're being tested a bit that way. Call on your guides and angels for protection, for help. You know, ignore people who are trying to push you back because they're afraid. They're just simply afraid to recognize that there are things that can't be explained in this world, but we don't have all the answers by any means, but we have the direction to go in. We are the way showers. So courage. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Okay, and you're able to get on that path. And yeah, if you want to check out more about getting on your path, check out my previous video, because I've had my own troubles. I go through this with you. I'm not sitting here saying, no, I'm enlightened completely and I've done this, that and the other. I am going through this with you, and I have started on my path several times because of fear and panic, because of the world, because of various things that are going on, because of what people have said to me, and made me feel like, and made me feel less than and unworthy. So I don't want that to happen to you. I want you to keep going forward and believe in yourself. Okay, so hopefully next time the video will be a little bit of a healing one. And take care of yourselves. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe so I can get the message, you know, and share so we can get the message out there to other people and get a, you know, the algorithm to pick it up and get it to the right, you know, somebody who needs this. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I shall see you next time. Bye.